Marky boy. Are they prompting me again? The little steering committee? Poor little Marky boy. With all of his friends. How many do you number now, Marky boy? Marky boy, my older brother, Mr. Duntroon graduate, Mr. so-called military intelligence, a contradiction of terms, as I am so fond of saying. Marky boy, don't be like that. I know you've got your dirty tricks squad. A little bit of sleight of hand, Marky boy. I made a few notes so I wouldn't forget some of the more pertinent points. Did you hear that, Marky boy? Pertinent points. The captain or major fuck up. Worked at Fort Huachuca, didn't you, Marky boy? In the cavalry? That's right, I really should face the camera, shouldn't I? Getting a bit of a prompt here from the steering committee, the governmental panel, the ICC. CFC, someone like that'll be watching, won't they, Marky boy? Some of your friends in the know. Gee, Marky boy, what happens after someone is gang raped? What happens to that person? Are they treated well, Marky boy? Are they given a very tasty dose of 150 LSD trips, some methamphetamine and some angel dust in a tasty dose delivered by one Gary Cockburn, my neighbour up in Beaufort? Just because I sent you an email saying you're a kidnapping dog and I hate your fucking guts, you're going down? Or something like that, Marky boy. Put me inside the psych ward. 18 years, Marky boy. 18 years. You and your rat mongrel bastard packer, pedophile, gang raping, murdering, torturing, slag mongrel dogs. I'm talking to you, Mark Banwell. My older brother, you sick fucking prick. Oh, send me up to Donald. Oh, you'll like it up here. You should fit in very well. Get a bit of work, as was said to me. I didn't realise there was a criminal gang named the Barley, or the Barleycorn, in Donald, 37 strong. Able to gain access into people's houses, yards, any time of the day or night, even through the roof down through the manhole. Just to sit in my lounge room while I'm asleep and smoke my dope. And to laugh and say we can do this to anyone and brag to their little boyfriends, such as Lewis McInerney, the little stable hand for John Harding's supposed boy brothel in Northcote back in the 80s. Whatever it was, Marky boy, you've got all the details. You take photographs, you hold things over people, do little favours for your business contacts. Oh, we'd like this contract drawn up, but he's being a little bit stubborn. And it's a pressing matter. We stand to lose a substantial amount of money. You understand my meaning. And then you put the hit on someone to gain a little bit of business traction in your dealings, don't you, Marky boy? Maybe swing the law a little bit in the favour of pedophiles. Just a light 2-3 year sentence for the hardened offenders. And just a couple of sacrificial lambs, a dirty old man in the park, little pervert on the train. Oh, that's good. They caught a couple of light perverts, pervert lights. Your favourite drink, pervert light. Sparkling tang to it, the great taste of Rohypnol. By the way, Mark, how's your Rohypnol dealing business coming along these days? Still selling Rohypnol? Or branched out into other areas, have we? Someone seems to have a fair supply of methamphetamine in Donald. Always seems to end up in my coffee. It's a bit of a puzzle, almost an enigma, for me to work out how they were gaining access to my house. Was it an invisibility cloak, Marky boy? Little invisibility cloak. You could just type it into YouTube. Type in invisibility cloak. INVISBILIBILIT. Whatever it is, who fucking cares? Invisibility cloak. You just sit in the backyard, talk away, insult people, wait till they're asleep, go in, give them a jab of Rohypnol and gang rape them. No one seems to be able to catch them. No one seems to be able to do anything. They get away with murder. It's all covered up. Hidden away, Marky boy. Hidden away in plain sight. That's right, Marky boy. Who you got up in Canberra? Or is it just Victoria? In the Parliament? You'd have someone. Little boy brothel Costello's. Up in Potts Point. Little girl brothel in Hawthorne East, so I hear. Who's running that show? Wouldn't be the dopey red-headed two-bob slapper mole that I met recently, would it? Her and her lovely companion Danny. He's a charming chap. He likes to wander out in his backyard with his stupid voice changer, talking into a bucket, as they say, and harass people and then jump back inside with the door slamming. The door slamming over there. A door slamming over there. Marky boy, don't cry. Howie and Steve will cheer you up with a bit of cocaine. They can get you plenty of it. Maybe you could even treat me to another dose of China White. That was a blast, let me tell you that much. Can't thank you enough for that treat. Not that I want it all the time, for those of you who don't know, China White is the purest heroin in the world, so I'm led to believe. And I'll reiterate that point, Marky boy. I don't want it all the time. In fact, I never want it again. Gee, Marky boy, you getting the psych ward in? Treat me to a bit of a holiday. I can tell them I was sexually assaulted and they can sit there and just stern gazily at the carpet, or gaze sternly at the carpet and not mention anything to anyone and just say Paliperidone. Coming from someone who isn't a trained physician. Giving advice on what medication to provide to quite a traumatised patient. Oh, Marky boy, did you like my little meth head's impersonation? Seems to be flooding the streets in Donald. Where's that coming from, Marky boy, do you know? Would you be able to help me out with the information? Though you have provided me with quite a substantial amount of information. I'll refer to my notes. Ere I forget, lest I forget. Apparently, Mark, you rat mongrel bastard, you have spotters up at the Horsham police station so that when they leave the Horsham police station, they make a call and say cops are on the way to Donald. When they get to Donald, all of those Unit 1, the 16 core members, have disappeared. Oh no, he doesn't live here. No, I haven't seen anyone, no. Is that what's happening, Marky boy? Is there an inability of the authorities to act on these events, Marky boy? Is someone holding them back from enforcing their duties? Is there a little bit of a fix in play? And of course your forward projections for the future of the planet Earth pretty much provide everyone with GMOs, which are genetically modified organisms, feed them to everyone, make them really quite ill to the point of death, since GMOs aren't a real food, they're artificially induced organisms that don't digest too well with the human microbiome, Marky boy. But everyone's going to be eating GMOs when all the food runs out, purchasing bottled air because you've cut down all the trees. There'll be no fish, and plenty of lab meat, maybe even some chicken plastic bag in a value pack, which is available from the local supermarket in a 5-pack on special at the moment. And you're going to breed your own test tube babies, or test tube fuck meat, as you call it. Perfectly formed bums, tits, and willing to fuck anything that moves. That seems to be one of your dreams for the future of the planet Earth. Skimming people's bank accounts, just $1 or $2 apparently from the Commonwealth Bank. Sneaking into the houses, just a $5 note here, they'll never notice. A couple of slices of bread, that'll keep you going for a while. Slice of cheese, maybe a tin of beans. I could have sworn I had a tin of beans in the cupboard. Must have eaten it. Must have. I could have sworn I had that can of soup there. In fact, I remember buying it.
Larry, do you know where that can of tomato soup has gone?
No, I don't, Dale. And you make apparently $500 a week from the residents of Beaufort, just skimming a little bit out of each house. That provides you with a bit of money for your drug supplies, for your barleycorn group. Pretty much who brag about staking women or nailing women to the floor and gang raping them, shoving a star picket up their bodies. There's charming stories like that. eating babies saying it tasted like bacon. And you've infiltrated all organisations on the planet Earth and pretty much bugged everyone. Is that true? This cabal sort of situation, scenario, group? You seem to know a lot about it. You're in the know. You have your contacts. I won't mention little Lewis's penchant and his boyfriend Andrew and their little games of dressing up as King Louis and Marie Antoinette with Lionel, the head of the BIS, raping babies with his deformed penis, killing them, stuffing the baby into a pillowcase and giving it to Louis and Andrew, who cook it up as what they call stoup, a mixture of stew and soup with plenty of vegetables and herbs. You must get me the recipe. Well, I think that about wraps it up for now, Marky boy. Nice chatting to you. Be well.